Okay, Ray, I don't have snack food copy this week, this month, but I do have just a snack food that I saw.
Okay, well, I guess that can be a bit, sure.
It's called I forget the exact name. It's like three nut chocolate.
Three.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so not even touching that, but
Yeah.
And the three kinds of nuts that it advertises are almond, peanuts.
Wait, can I guess a third?
Oh yes.
Macadamia.
No.
Oh.
Think Japan.
I don't know any Japanese nuts.
Okay.
Besides you.
Hey! Hi. Nuts, Des.
Not quite like the guy who used to say gets all the time.
Yeah.
Jesus, I don't know. Brazil nut.
No.
Fucking walnuts? What else do they have? Is this a trick question? Is this like something that Japan calls a nut, but we don't?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, then I don't fucking know. I just thought of that. I don't actually know what an example is, so I give up. Sorry.
Coconut.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
sure.
Which technically I don't think is a nut. Isn't it a fruit?
Well, I don't even think it's a fruit. What is it?
I don't. It's an impenetrable ball of flavor.
That was the original name from the colonialists.
Right, yeah, from the original Hawaiian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's as far as I know, coconut's not a nut. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody correct me, please.
Well, I guess it would get off on a technicality, wouldn't it? It is hard, very hard. You do have to crack it open to get at the so-called meat of it.
Right, the sweet goo within.
Yeah.
And it's got nut in the name.
Yeah, the inside of a coconut is really two parts. It's like a bonus. It's a 2-for-1. You get coconut water, but you also get the coconut lining.
Right.
Just shave off and put on your, your O. Henry bars, right?
Sweet. So wait, if you and I were stuck on a desert island and all we had were coconuts, how would you go about cracking one open?
Well, what do we have on the island, really?
Because I've seen movies and I've seen cartoons, and I know that those things are very hard to get open.
Oh, wait, I know. Your skull.
Oh, okay.
Because I'd have already eaten you by then.
Ew, hey! You gonna eat me before the coconuts?
Well...
You're gonna use a coconut to open up my skull?
No, I'm using your skull to open up the Well, yeah, no, first I did the other way, yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah.
That was the joke.
Yeah, yes, and. Sorry. Jesus Christ. So how is this 3-nut thing?
Oh, I didn't eat it.
Hello, and thank you for downloading and listening another episode of No More Whoppers, everybody. How's it going? My name is Ray Barnhold, fake nerd, and with me as always...
world's first known poisonous bird, the pitohi.
Alex Fraioli.
That's me! Wow, where'd you get that?
That is from Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego.
Wow, okay. Mm-hmm. Is that still going on?
Yes. It's in its 50th season.
Did they not find her?
No.
I'm very concerned.
Very slippery.
I have filed multiple missing persons reports.
Yeah.
Oh.
They ran out of countries at some point, and then she comes back to the same old countries, and they still can't fucking find her.
Oh, Carmen.
That was from an episode where Robo-Crook stole the internet.
That is the sentence he just said.
That was a later episode, 95, yeah.
Robo-Crook. He's the perfect villain for Robo. What's the other guy? Robo-Cop.
It's just the kind of wit you'll get on this show, everybody, from one and only Alex.
We did just lose Miguel Ferrer, who was in RoboCop.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Don't know how to pronounce his last name, but yes.
I was just guessing.
Yeah. Maybe it's Ferrer. Like, no. I guess it would be Ferrero
Ferrero
Rocher, the chocolate.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Those are delicious.
Yeah. Not so much about the man. Not so much.
No.
No, I mean he was a good man, but
Oh yeah.
maybe not delicious.
I totally forgot he was in Iron Man 3 as the crooked vice president.
Iron Man 3. Yep. Okay.
I don't know if that technically counts as crooked. Anyway, welcome to No More Whoppers.
Yes. Hi.
Not to put a timestamp on this, but we are recording. Welcome back to the age of the Obama administration.
Yeah.
I think we've got a few hours to go.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, Ray, how was your time in the White House?
Oh, great. We got a lot of things done.
Good.
Created a lot of jobs in the meat packing industry.
And pimped out that media room.
Yes. Got a sound bar in there. We're set.
Right? Can you imagine Obama playing the NES Mini?
No, he'd play PS4 Pro.
Does this thing have Mega Man 2?
4 more years, more like 4 more K.
I can never get the Bubble Man zip.
The bubble zip.
There's a zip glitch in that stage.
Okay. Yeah, sure, I get it.
Thanks.
Of course I do, yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, speaking of speedrunning, AGDQ just wrapped up.
Speaking of the opposite of speedrunning, Alex,
What? Speaking?
What's been going on this past month since we've been recording last?
Yeah, January is not a great month for recording for several reasons.
You say that every month?
Yes.
It's really not the best time for No More Whoppers here. January, February.
But especially January,
July.
March, April, May, June, July.
What do you mean?
August,
Okay, what's
September,
so bad about January? I would
October,
think January is...
November, December.
We know the months.
Okay.
This is not where on the calendar is Carmen Sandiego.
Wouldn't it be when on the calendar?
Well, I mean, depends on what you're doing.
Okay.
The calendar is a thing you look at, so it would be where on it.
That's true. Oh, I'm going to quote you on that one. A calendar is a thing you look at. Ray Barnholt, 2017.
And that's why I'm not running for office. Don't know how calendars work.
Oh, yeah. So here's why January is not the ideal month for me. It's right after the holidays when I'm just exhausted and I don't want to do anything.
Right. Well, so is everybody else, right?
Yes.
So they don't need to go to your bar.
Well, guess what? I'm part of everybody else.
Well, that's very poetic of you.
Thanks, big buttery moon up there. I only said that because I said that one night, and my dad just said, "Wow, that was very poetic." And it was GDQ. What?
Nothing. No, you got that. I said that on your Facebook recently.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yeah, and you liked that, remember?
Of course. I always like it.
Of course you did, yes.
Also, GDQ just wrapped up, which is basically a week straight where I don't sleep and I watch video game speedruns.
Aren't you over it yet?
No, it's like the Super Bowl. It's like, just because you've seen one Super Bowl doesn't mean you're going to get tired of it.
It's a Super Bowl of awkward nerds.
It's an event, yes. Oh my God, the worst.
Exactly. So why are you still sticking around?
No, to watch the games, like the runs themselves, which I do find interesting. But
so we've been over this last year, where I said I was over it, and I don't really watch anymore. Or if I was going to at least watch it muted. Is that you anymore? Do you still watch it with the volume on?
No, well, yeah, of course I do. And I'd say some of these guys are actually pretty funny and interesting, but yeah, the vast majority are pretty awkward.
Yeah,
but what?
I'll go finish your point.
Okay, but it still stands that I enjoy watching speedruns, especially of games that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
I love being hairless. And I love being hairless.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. But you know, a lot of those kids on there, they do remind me of like they remind me of me in a certain sense, but like I'm also glad that like I don't act like that still.
No, yeah.
Like I'm not quite that awkward as a nerd anymore. I still have my moments, but it's just like, oh boy.
Oh, do you?
That's mostly past me. Thanks, Alex.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a lot of awkwardness. Basically, I couldn't watch any of the interview portions.
Oh, that's right. I did glimpse at it, and they did do now a between segment table show, sort of.
Because not only are the speedrunners socially awkward, but so are the interviewers.
Yes, most of them were speedrunners also, weren't they?
Yeah. Which, you know, that's fine. I get it. You have a talent. You're probably not going to be that good at interviewing on top of that.
Yeah, I mean...
See, but what really bugs me about this, and I know they do it for branding purposes, everybody shows up with their screen name. Here's, you know, I'm twitch.tv/Sephiroth Boner or whatever. But they always, the hosts always introduce themselves as like, hey, welcome to AGDQ 2017. I'm Sephiroth Boner. I'm here with Goku balls, and yes. In my mind, I'm thinking, really? Are you sure you're not Gary? Are you sure he's not Jeff?
Alex, I must correct you.
What's up?
It's Goku's balls.
Okay, I do apologize.
Yeah, get it right.
Okay, all right.
No apostrophe though.
That was the original title of Dragon Ball, by the way.
Yes, of course.
Akira Toribala.
Oh boy, Toriballin.
Thanks.
Yo. We do have a great clip from AGDQ this year. Check it out.
I like to play Genesis. I have only 3 games because I just started.
I think I saw that run.
Yeah.
Is that from Nick Arcade?
No, same show.
Oh my God.
That was another Carmen clip.
Oh. But yeah, it's still fun for me to watch. I stream it at the bar for the week straight, much to the consternation of people who just aren't into games, which, if you're not into games, why the fuck are you coming to a video game bar?
Listen, what the fuck?
Oh my God, there's this
Wait
one
a minute.
loud... What? There's one...
Yeah.
What?
Okay, even if I knew video games on the periphery, if even I didn't know them, but I knew Critical Hit was a video game bar, you playing the speedrunning live stream in the bar would seem like an obvious thing.
Right, yeah.
Right? I mean, if you have a sports bar, obviously there would be sports on some TVs.
Right.
Just like there would be people playing video games now on the TVs in the video game bar. But people were what? Actually complaining to you or what?
No, it was mostly just one loudmouth asshole who for some reason comes to the bar a lot. He's one of those jerks who's like, I'll be playing a video game soundtrack and he'll come in with the classic, hey Alex, why don't you put on some real music? And I just want to be like, go fuck your... Yeah, I know. Go fuck yourself. Like, there's a hub literally around the corner from where I am.
Right.
Go there, have a beer with your bros, watch the game in quotations, and get out of here.
But you don't actually tell him, go fuck yourself.
No, the relationship is such that I can say that to his face.
Okay. So you're friendly enough with him,
yeah,
that you can tolerate him being around, or yes or no?
More or less. Like, when I see him come in, my whole body clenches up for about 3 or 4 hours. It's not comfortable.
Let me ask you, is this the same person you've referenced in the past on the show?
No,
Okay.
I have not.
Okay, so it's a different jackass.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I have a whole list of jackasses.
All right. The Frioli shit list.
Yes, you're on
Critical shit list.
Great. Oh, apply now to be in my top 8.
You're right.
No one's knocking Ray out of number 1.
Hey, wait a minute.
What's up?
Wait a minute.
Sorry, pal.
No, it's okay. I always wanted to be number 1.
Good. You are number one.
Now I am. Where's my trophy?
Up my butt.
All right, great.
So yeah, last week we I meant to get into a big old media conversation, but apparently we weren't on the same page about stuff. Are we all caught up now?
Yes. Are you talking about Star Wars?
I'm talking about, yes, that is the first thing I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah, I saw Star Wars.
Good. Now I think everybody's seen Star Wars. Would you give me your review in 5 words?
5 words. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Red Letter Media was right.
Okay. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay, that is 5 words. Nice.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with the Red Letter Media review, but I still loved it. Like, they raise a lot of valid points about the characters and the story, but I still had a good time. But they're right. Like, it's not the best Star Wars movie, but it's just a fun experience.
Yeah. As I've said in the past, I can turn my brain off for movies and just enjoy them, especially big budget stuff. Like, it doesn't really matter to me either way. But yeah, a lot of that was just like, boy, this is kind of dragging. This is kind of like moving a bit too fast without a lot of things being explained properly, I think.
Yeah, the first 20 to 30 minutes where it's just hopping from planet to planet to moon to planet, I'm just like, oh, stay in one place for 10 fucking minutes.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, it's Star Wars, we had to go to a lot of planets, right? But also, outside of the movie, and part of the Red Letter Media guys' complaint that I share was just like the guys who get so hyped up and love the movie just because, like, oh, Darth Vader gets to be a badass. And it's just like the overarching desire of these dumb Star Wars fans who love Darth Vader being a fucking maniacal killing machine. And always don't quite get it. Until now, I guess, which is the closest thing we'll ever get for a little while.
Yeah.
Which is why, like, stuff like some of the video games were, like, had a lot of attention put on them because, oh, you can play as Vader and you can smash guys around. Check it out. And it's just like, okay, well, you're not supposed to love him that much. Also, like, he's also supposed to be this idiot kid from the prequels. Remember that? But yeah, I guess we can divorce ourselves from that.
Yeah, I don't think he is that, because I don't count the prequels.
Well, Disney still has to put him in the canon.
Well, yeah, and fire them into the fucking sun.
He's still Anakin Skywalker. Sure, he looks different because he has a big black mask over his head. Helmet, rather.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, it's just that sort of like nerd attitude. It's just like I think it's the same thing. It's the same line of thought that gets people wanting like Zelda games to be dark and mature. It's like you don't get it. You are just working through shit as like a teen or guy in his early 20s.
Yeah.
Or in your 30s and still haven't worked through it yet. Like, this is what you really want, huh? It's like, you finally get it, and then it turns out, oh, it's not so great, is it? Like, I don't think the general view on Rogue One will end up all that positive in years to come. Maybe not quite as negative as the prequels, but,
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that too, especially in the gaming community. When a game comes out, people, if it has any kind of dark aspect to it, it always gets that sort of the acclaim of, oh, it's great, it's really dark. Like being dark is this inherently good thing,
right?
When, like you said, really, it's just I'm trying so hard to be an adult and mature, so I have to like a dark thing.
Yes.
Which still strikes me as very childish.
And that happened with the second Prince of Persia game.
Oh, POP.
Warrior Within.
WW?
Yeah. Like in the first game from Ubisoft, that first reboot game, like the prince was, kind of a charming guy, looked okay, didn't really say a whole lot, but, was kind of, witty, I guess, at points. But then the second game, the prince was just very much the dark, swears a lot kind of guy.
Oh, yeah.
And
kind of look like Chris Gaines.
Yeah. Chris Gaines' Adventures.
Great.
No Daiboken. And yeah, we all look back on that and laugh. Even today.
Garth Vader. Sorry.
That'll work too.
Okay.
Why didn't he just call himself that? That's what I don't understand.
I don't, right?
Why hide it? Just call yourself Garth Vader. You would have loved it 10 times as much.
I would have.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, it was goofy then, and now it's just kind of like a laughingstock.
Yeah.
And like, I guess, in the case of Zelda specifically, I guess it has the virtue of at least being good when the game is kind of dark, like Twilight Princess, I guess. But
right. Well, I didn't like Twilight Princess, but I see what you mean.
Yeah, it's not a horrible game, but it's not the best one, I think. Yeah. Do I have a point anymore? Let's check. No. Survey says no.
Yeah, that's one of the things, and I used to be like that, like when I was in high school and to an extent in college, like here's a dark thing, or game or movie, oh, I have to like it because I can appear deep and thoughtful and adult. When really it's just depressing as fuck.
That was reflected in your cosplay too, wasn't it?
Wait, was it? Oh, my Evangelion?
All of it.
Or Trigun? Because okay,
yeah. Let's say Wolfwood. Yeah.
Great. Hey, yeah, no surviving pictures. I also would like to. Thanks. What was I going to say about on this point?
Star Wars Episode 3.
Thank you. My favorite, like one of my favorite movies is Guardians of the Galaxy, which is absolutely not dark, except for the opening where a kid's mom dies of cancer, and that's as dark as it gets.
Right.
There's no angst, there's no brooding. It's just a fun space romp with some pals, which is what I want my life to be.
We love romps.
Right? Romps are great.
Yes.
Right. When are we going on our sex romp?
You want a sex romp?
Fuck. Yes.
I heard Chex romp. I thought I got some Muddy Buddies.
Oh no! Wait, whoa! Gross. What?
Muddy Buddies.
What the hell is a Muddy Buddy?
Oh my god! It's a classic American recipe, is what it is.
I know Muddy Mud Skipper. I don't know Mud Buddies.
It's Chex cereal that is dipped in chocolate and also powdered sugar.
Oh, gross!
And you just scoop it up, and then they made it into a mass-produced product recently.
Well, it sounds disgusting.
It's pretty good.
You can have my portion.
You don't like chocolate?
Goodbye.
You don't like Chex? You don't. All right.
We have arrived. We're heading into town. We're going to meet some of the locals.
I heard we arrived, so I came back.
Oh, you stopped. Okay.
Ray, I don't care what time it is.
How is your month?
Not bad. I started playing The Last Guardian.
Oh, fun. Oh, man, I want to talk about that. You haven't finished it?
No.
That was the other thing I wanted to talk about that you hadn't done.
I had a feeling.
Month.
Yeah.
Well, I've had more than a feeling.
I'm fairly far.
Boston. Yes, it's, well, okay. What just happened to where you are?
Oh boy, okay. I knocked down the cage thing, and I was rolling around in that, and then I got out of it.
Oh, fun.
Now I kind of got stuck.
Okay, you're coming up on the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can at least talk about the controls, which I found to be somewhat frustrating, but not like the end of the world, like some people say.
Yeah, I mean, I tend to be fairly forgiving of that sort of thing as well, just as like a player, because like I do have sort of a savant part of me in terms of interfaces.
Oh, fun!
Like I can grasp control schemes pretty easily, and I understand, like how to use computers, etc. But
really,
yes,
wow!
Can you believe it?
No.
I like to play Genesis.
Good at that too.
Crusader of Senti.
Yeah. So like when people complain about lag or perceived lag or camera stuff, it's like I can get through it. It's not that big a deal to me. If I was writing a review of it and being, a critic about it, then yeah, I would bring it up and probably say, "Oh boy, this Yeah, this indeed has not really changed in 10 years for this developer, but,
You're
personally,
dumb.
it's not a big deal.
See, what gets me the most, and this has been my issue with modern games for a while now. It's happened in FF15, and it happened in The Last Guardian. I get to a point where I shout at my TV, "I don't know what you want me to do." And this happened in Last Guardian a lot, where I'm trying to find an exit or something for Trico to knock down or move or whatever, and I'm not getting anything, and I just get frustrated, and I want to just walk away. I don't have the greatest attention span.
I don't think attention span is the
Is
problem.
that a dog?
Might just be anger.
There's also a lot of... Yeah,
No!
like... Something I've realized lately watching Laser Time streams is that my playstyle is about the same as Brett Elston's playstyle.
Yeah, describe.
Like, we get frustrated very easily and then complain a lot to the game as if it's listening. And
Sure.
oddly enough, I like watching someone play like that.
Okay.
Because that's how I feel a lot of the time.
And at the same time, you also like speedruns.
I do.
Which is very, scientific almost.
I just set a Super Mario World personal best, by the way, 14 minutes and 20 seconds.
All right, put it up on the big board. There we go.
I looked it up. I think I'm a Picross veteran. Can't speedrun that. If I were to register with speedrun.com, I think I would be like 300th in the world.
Is that the actual website?
Yeah, that's where the leaderboards are.
Okay.
That's where all the shit is.
All right.
So yeah, I'm locked in this race with a regular a pal named Sebastian, who is like legit into speedrunning. He had the world record in Silent Hill for a while, and then he lost it. He's trying to get it back, but he got me into the Super Mario World 11 exits run, which is it's real easy and it's pretty fun to do. I think the world record is like 9 minutes and 45 seconds.
I'd imagine it's pretty easy. There's only 11 exits.
Exactly. Just got to do them fast.
Mm-hmm.
Speed.
Run.
And then I will suck on a gun.
Okay.
Hey, Tony's Italian restaurant.
Duh.
So you got really frustrated at The Last Guardian?
A couple times, yeah.
I mean, I'm only really frustrated now at this far point in the game, I guess, because I don't know what to do exactly. But before that, it's like they're not. To me, they're not very difficult puzzles.
No. What?
Oh, okay. No, never mind.
It's not so much the puzzles themselves. I figured most of them out by myself, except for a couple at the very end. But it's, I think it's the inconsistency in Trico's behavior, which again I know is intentional. It's part of the point.
Okay.
He's an animal. He's not going to listen. But like, I'll go through a room and I'll jump on him and I'll tell him to jump up and go to a place and I'll get through the room easy. And then I'll either die or I'll fall down and I've got to start over. And I do exactly the same thing and he just doesn't move. And it's like, you just did this. Just do it again. Do the thing again that you just did.
Well, again, I think I kind of figured it out. I mean, how to treat that thing. Because it's like, like I figured out the call and response loop and I know what he'll react at when he's next to something important.
Right, yeah, I picked up on that, fortunately. Like, he will kind of go into easy mode if you take too long.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I didn't figure it out, because I don't know. maybe I didn't notice that specifically, but yeah.
Yeah, like, if you spend too long in a room, he will start either moving towards or looking at where you're supposed to go.
Yeah. But if you go far enough away from him in a place that he'll eventually travel to, he'll just end up there.
Yeah.
And then, it's just as good as just yelling at him the entire way there.
Right.
Eventually he'll just get there. And then he'll probably perk up and look at, a perch for you to climb up on or something. And then
my biggest takeaway from this game is that it's much more similar to Eco than Shadow of the Colossus, in that it's more of like a a thoughtful journey and not a goal-oriented thing. Like, I like
Right.
Shadow of the Colossus because you're on this quest. You got to slay these 16 bosses. Here's your arsenal of weapons. You can unlock more weapons and items by doing time attacks. There's different difficulty levels.
You've almost described Mega Man.
You've got to stop Dr. Wily. Yeah. God, how awesome would it be to play a Mega Man style or a Shadow of the Colossus style Mega Man game?
With giant bosses?
Yes, you have to fucking climb up the guts tank or the dragon or whatever.
Oh, I see.
That would be
Yeah.
great.
That's a neat concept.
Anyway, it's much. Last Guardian is a lot more like Eco. It's a thoughtful journey. It's just two pals trying to get to the end of this thing.
Much like No More Whoppers.
Pretty much, yes. Where this thing is life. It's like that. It's not as goal oriented as Shadow of the Colossus was, and I think for that reason, I don't like it as much as I did like Shadow of the Colossus as a game, but just as an artistic thing, as an experience, it's certainly worthwhile.
Colossus, you mean? Yeah?
No, Last Guardian.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Like Colossus, I prefer just objectively as a game.
Right, yeah.
But Last Guardian is the more beautiful of the two, and not just visually.
Yeah, me too. And that's why I always say that Eco was more special than Shadow of the Colossus.
See, I did not like Eco that much.
Yeah, but like on that artistic side, I think it's more special. And like
I did like the aesthetic of it, yeah.
Colossus is like, you know, an elongated Zelda.
I think I wasn't in the right frame of mind when I first played Eco. Because I played it like after you and I started writing for the GIA in like 2001.
Okay, yeah.
And pretty much everybody in the GIA would not stop sucking Eco's dick. Oh, it's so beautiful, it's so great. It's the
might still
reason
be
to get a
happening.
PS2. I think you're right. They're still talking about it.
Yes.
And I picked Eco up for like $10 used at a Babbage's. And I'm like, what is all the fuss about? I don't get this. This kid sucks.
I want more dark things.
Yes, where's
I'm
Anakin?
still 19.
Yeah. And I think I was not in the right frame of mind to quite get it at the time. But yeah, I would not be opposed to playing the PS3 HD remaster if I could find a copy.
Oh, I thought you did. That's
No.
weird.
Well, I have Shadow of the Colossus, but not Eco.
Oh, that's right. Japan didn't get the collection.
Yeah, because Japan, it's two separate things because they want you to pay more.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Japan?
Yeah, here's Japan talking to me.
You're dumb.
I know.
Let me get my thought out, you cocksucker.
Fuck you! It's my show.
Here's also Japan.
Alex, are you a married man or are you in a relationship?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, fuck, we got to get married.
Oh, shit.
The thing I went to Osaka for was only good for 3 months, and it's been a month and a half. So probably got to get to City Hall and take care of this. Whoa, collar tug.
Yeah. No, I mean, I didn't even finish Eco originally, but I did finish it on PS3. Finished both of those games, actually.
Fun.
And, yeah, that was fun. It was special, like I said. And yeah, just trying to get through Last Guardian.
Yeah. Yeah, do we?
Yeah. That sure is cute.
I swear to God, if I hear one more nerd on a video game podcast call it Trico, I'm gonna rip my own eyes out.
Fuck me.
I am gonna kill myself.
Oh yes. No, don't kill yourself.
I heard a podcast recently where somebody said Eco and Trico in the same sentence.
I know.
It's like, you fucking idiot. How hard is this? The kid even says Toriker. Like, that should be your hint.
Sorry, I just liked your delivery there. How hard is this?
It's not.
Exactly. But that's also... I know I'm walking into a quagmire just bringing this up again, but that's my train of thought when people mix up Mario Brothers and Mario Bros. And I heard it on AGDQ. It wasn't even Smash Brothers, but somebody actually said Super Mario Bros. I'm like, fucking Christ,
it's
kid.
It's okay to say bros. What is wrong with you?
All right, then it's okay to say Trico. How about that?
No, it's not.
Oh, well, okay, I see. A little bit of a double standard, I guess.
Oh, my God.
I see. Yes, of course.
I hate that this is such a big deal for you. This is like suddenly finding... This is like finding out that my favorite uncle is like a racist or something. It's that bad for me.
Thanksgiving's going to be a little prickly.
Oh. We're going to enjoy ourselves this year. We're all going to get along. Just don't bring up the bros thing and we'll be fine. Pass the mashed potatoes.
Your father's been very vocal on Facebook lately.
Breitbart says it's bros.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh,
Making
yeah.
Pepe memes. The one where he's rubbing his chin, going, "Oh, you call it bros, huh?"
Stop.
It's also the Jews' fault. Anyway.
Can we at least agree that we need to put to death anybody who says Shenmue?
Now, hold on. I know who you're referring to.
I know.
And I've already corrected that person on air.
And?
So, you can't save them all, Alex.
I know.
And some things are just going to stick no matter what.
I know.
And sometimes, you gotta, if you love something, set it free.
Raymond, I'm setting you free.
Okay, well, I was talking about my friends and acquaintances.
Okay.
Who I mostly enjoy.
Fine.
Except when they mispronounce every third game.
Yeah. This is like, not totally related, but kind of related. It's like, when people insist on pronouncing Japanese words as authentically as possible when they're speaking English, but
Yeah.
very selectively.
Yeah, but we do that, and we're okay with it.
We are okay with that, I guess.
Well, okay, I bring up Kojima.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not Hideo Kojima.
Right. But like it's when someone insists on saying anime instead of anime.
Okay, yes.
But then in the same breath they'll say karaoke and samurai.
Exactly.
Like,
there's shades of gray to it,
yeah,
but some
so,
people think it's a bit more black and white. Yeah.
Are you going authentic or not?
Yeah. I also know who you're referring to.
Thank you.
Which is probably a selection of 5 people, to be honest.
Yeah, boy, we're getting everyone on my shit list this week, aren't we?
Again, friends of mine at least.
I don't actually hate any of these people. I just, you know how easily I get annoyed.
Oh, really?
Shut up.
All right.
Don't you say a fucking word.
Why don't we take a quick break and calm down the blood pressure and come back for another segment?
Oh, I don't know. It's such a fun subject, though.
Is it? All right, let's keep it going.
I just want to like wallow in the hate with you. Really.
It's fun.
I mean, I would say names you should be authentic. Japanese names.
Yes.
Kojima, for example.
Yes.
But words and nouns and cultural things that have already kind of been Americanized.
Yeah.
In their pronunciation and things that we sort of grew up pronouncing a certain way.
Right.
Just leave those be.
Anime.
Yeah, exactly. Anime is fine. Karaoke is fine.
Oh, yeah.
I will bring up one exception to that rule.
Uh-oh. What's that?
Harikiri.
Well, yeah, because that's dumb.
Also known as Harry Carey.
Thank you.
The Cubs announcer.
Thanks.
Yeah, those are especially bad. Those I'd like stricken from the record. Is that the word you use? I'm an editor.
No, but yeah, thanks. Why don't we edit out of this segment?
Yes, let's.
Great.
Red lines everywhere.
Snip, snip.
folks, we're back. It's No More Whoppers. I'm Ray. Right? Yes, okay. And that is Alex.
Hello.
Fuck. You want to talk about the Nintendo Switch or something?
Hello, public sector. Yes.
Okay, fine.
So, the Nintendo Switch, they announced that lineup, the launch lineup. What do they got? They got a Mario.
Mario Kart.
Yes, that's how you say Mario Kart in Irish. Mario Kart.
Yes.
All you do is change those A's. That's all you do. It's a port of Mario Kart 8, but with new stuff in it.
Yeah, it has a real battle mode.
Oh, fun! Yay! Mario Kart 8 battle mode sucks.
Yeah, it's like, I'm glad they fixed the one thing that needed fixing, but I think the rest of it is pretty much the same, except for like the new Splatoon racers or whatever. I don't think there's any actual new circuit maps, is what I mean to say, yeah.
Well, that's
there is
fine.
new battle maps, of course, like I said. They fixed all that. They got that going again, but like no new actual courses.
So are there battle maps like there were in 64? Because I think those were the best.
I think it's like the other games in that they are remaking ones from older games. So they're I do believe the one from 64 is in there, the block for it.
Hey.
All right, let's not get too Japanese.
Okay, sorry. Sumimasen.
Desne, desho.
Oh, Nihongo.
My studying has been slowing down a bit.
Oh. Raichu.
Okay. My point was in Mario Kart, I don't think I'm going to get it necessarily, unless it's like, discounted.
Okay.
Because like I only would get it for the battle maps, and like I've pretty much exhausted all the single player content from the original version.
Yeah, I don't know that I would pay full price for that, but I wouldn't be opposed to picking up a used copy down the line.
Yeah. As far as like ports go, I wish they would do like a new Mario Maker.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people say that. I would like to play Mario Maker on the Switch because it turns out the 3DS version kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And what I really wanted was portable Mario Maker.
Right, yes, exactly. And the Switch does have a touchscreen, so there you go.
Right?
Just not a stylus.
You got a finger.
Yeah, but you're rubbing up against the stuff and you got to place the question blocks a certain way, and who knows. Okay, what else? They're making a new Bomberman after X number of years.
Bomberman?
Oh, related to that.
What?
Nintendo was making a new Momotaro Dentetsu because they got the license from Konami.
Oh, okay.
So Konami let them have it for a little bit. And the developer is Valhalla, which is hilarious to me because they're the makers of Devil's Third. They're Itagaki's company.
Okay.
The company that spent so long making this hardcore shoot-'em-up game that completely tanked in every sense of the word. And now they're making a Momotaro game.
They're making a Momotetsu. Okay, that's cute. That's a game that's very popular in the bar among salarymen.
Yeah. Makes sense.
They'll start up a game. I'll break out the multi-tap. They'll play for like 3 or 4 hours.
Right, yeah.
They're into that.
So there's a new one on 3DS, but it's also one of those franchises like Bomberman that Konami got from Hudson but didn't do jack shit with. And everybody was like, why don't you make a new one of these? And, well, now they are.
Thanks, Konami.
Thank you, Konami. Yeah, just a really mewling child. Doesn't want to say it, sort of thing.
What else in Switch news? It's confirmed to be region free. Is that right?
That is correct.
Yay!
That is correct.
See, that was the only thing I was waiting on. That was the deciding factor in whether or not I was going to jump in on day one. So now I am.
All right.
I'm down. Put me down.
Fantastic.
Put me in the Switch book.
I'm sure that really also relieved some of the crazier people who think, region lock is like a civil rights violation.
What? Who is this?
I'm exaggerating.
Okay.
I don't mean that exactly, but there are people who get really pissed about it and was like, who probably like blew their wad on Switch excitement as soon as they said that about it. But
yeah.
I don't think it's a big a deal anymore because, with the Wii U, and 3DS, there's just not a lot of games worth importing if you're in America and looking towards Japan, at least. It's like...
Yeah,
It's all coming out here, and the stuff that doesn't is not really worth it. It's not like they're pumping out visual novels like on Vita or something. So
Right?
I don't see the big deal in terms of Nintendo anyway at this stage.
I just like it because I want to have Japanese games. Like, some stuff I'll have in Japanese, but there are some games I want to play in English, personally. I want to play Zelda in English. I've already decided that.
Okay.
But stuff like, I don't know, if they put out a new Smash Brothers or something, yeah, I'll buy it in Japanese. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right? Whatevs.
You get all those great Japanese names for the characters, of course.
Oh, right, yeah. Lizardon.
Mm-hmm. Mario.
Boba Fett. Hang on, I know this. Dutch Villager, you buttbag. Oh, yes, Dutch Villager, you buttbag. Wait, what was his... Oh, we did that Smash Brothers quiz. What was his name in, like, Dutch? Dorpsbewoner?
Yes,
like
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got Dorpsbewoner.
It's probably Dorpsbewoner.
Yeah. He's going to dorp you up.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, I got nothing.
Murabito.
Morabito. Duck Hunt.
Yes. Well, the only difference there is that they made it one word in Japan.
Yes.
Here it's... In America, it's 2 words. In Europe, it's 3 words.
What? What is in Europe?
Duck Hunt Duo.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. Yeah, they'll probably... the big rumor is that they're doing a revised Smash Brothers.
Oh, fun.
Which makes sense. I don't hope they will do this for this revision, but I do predict, and I have predicted in the past, that whatever new Smash Brothers comes out, the big, I think the big guest character should be, probably could be, would be, Loto.
Oh, sweet. That'd be awesome.
I think so, because you think about it, what do we got? We already got Sonic and Mega Man. What's like another key Famicom character that they could introduce in Smash Brothers?
Lautao.
Yes.
That's my guy.
Yeah. From
He's
Dragon
great.
Quest Triple.
Yes.
Of course they would do that.
Certainly, he's referenced in 1 and 2.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited right now because my friend Matt is playing through Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3. He just finished 1 and 2 and just started 3.
Yeah.
And
Is this on the phone or what?
Game Boy Color.
Okay, yeah.
And
I got another friend who's been playing it and was asking, like, what's the good versions of stuff. And,
it's so great because I get to geek out to him like every time I see him about everything Dragon Quest. And I get to explain things and talk about how great things are. And he's using my my walkthrough on crunkgames.com, by the way.
Of course.
To play through
Your
Dragon
number one
Quest
source
3.
for one fact about Dragon Quest 3.
Right? And it's just it's a load of fun. Because they're still fun games. And I just started another solo hero run through 3, so look forward to nothing.
All right.
Because I'm going to finish it by myself quietly.
All right. Great. Well, of course, the Switch is also getting the old version of a game called Dragon Quest Heroes.
Oh, yeah.
1 and 2. Rather, the downgraded versions.
Ugh.
Just natural consequence because the graphics were not quite as sparkly on the Switch, apparently.
Oh.
They're a bit sparklier on PS4.
So this thing's not even out, and already it's losing visually.
I think if you're going to buy a 2-pack of Dragon Quest Heroes, you're probably not super concerned at that point about what it looks like. You just want Dragon Quest.
You had me at Tupac.
Okay. Would you try it out, though, in that case?
I doubt it.
Would you try those games out? Okay.
Maybe in English. I don't know if I'd have the patience to deal with a Muso game in Japanese.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is a Muso game technically, but it's not very wide open. It's a lot of like defense missions and stuff.
Oh, fun.
So like you could play it in Japanese and also get the gist of like every mission just after like 3 of them.
That's kind of how it was for me with Blocko. Once you figure out like the format of the game, it becomes pretty easy, even in Japanese.
I see. Yeah. True enough. Oh yeah. Speaking of Blocko, they got that yogurt promotion going on here in the States.
Excuse me?
There's a frozen yogurt place. Well, which one was it? Menchie's. Let's let that sit for a while. Menchie's in America has a Dragon Quest promotion. You can get Dragon Quest Builders branded cups, and they also have signage in the stores. But
shit.
That is the extent of it. No fucking flavors or anything. No fucking blue slime flavors. The most obvious fucking thing you could do. No, it's just like, here's something. The game came out 5 months ago, so, I guess we're going to get around to promoting it.
Here's where Square Enix fucked up. They should have partnered with YoPlay so they could use the slogan, "Yo, play this game."
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah. Dan and DLC on the bottom.
It's just a little bit extra insulting since there was a bunch of Nintendo and Mario stuff at Yogurtland a few months ago over the summer.
Yogurtland.
Yeah, that's the name of these places.
And America isn't America anymore. It's Yogurtland.
It's Menchie's. And those they were introducing new flavors based on the characters and special cups and spoons and stuff. But they're just like, yeah, whatever. You got some Dragon Quest crap on a cup.
What universe am I in now that yogurt is popular?
You've been away from America for a few years, I can tell.
I have. Do you still have Lou Bega?
Bad news.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He's lost at sea.
Damn it. Mama never dive.
A little bit of glug-glug in my life.
In my lungs. This got real dark. 15-year-olds are going to love it.
Best game on Switch. Lou Bega's Drowning, 2017.
Ugh. 2017.
What do you think about the general sort of discussion about the Switch going on? Some people are like, I don't know who it's for. I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they communicated stuff enough. Or, like things that are also like, they're just repeating the same mistakes and so on.
I think it's pretty obviously for hip rooftop parties, right?
Yeah, I've got 7 planned already.
Thank you. See? Yeah, I don't know. It's just...
I'm going to do 2 a month.
You know who it's for? It's for Nintendo fans, and that's fine.
Yeah. No, I think that's just people just like finding shit to complain about because Nintendo never does what they want and never will because they'll never be satisfied because that's what they've decided politically.
Yeah.
But I think there's 2 things to it. I think, if I was still doing a real video game podcast, I would do like 2 episodes about Switch games and then Switch business.
Ooh.
The games are fine. Looks good. I think there is enough at launch to be interested in.
Sure.
Yeah, some people don't agree, but whatever. Business-wise, I think they're no less fucked than they were with the Wii U at this point. And so that'll be fun to watch. But Skyrim, a game that's already been ported to hell and back, is supposed to come on Switch in the fall when they already released their remastered edition past fall, this past holiday, for the rest of the other systems. It's just like, I think Bethesda's just fucking with them. Like, they're just holding it back to fuck with them. So it's things like that.
Wouldn't you?
And of course EA was at the presentation. It's like, yeah, we're going to make FIFA and maybe some other stuff. And it's just like, okay, you're just here for the symbolism of it. And it's just going to be Wii U all over again, I think, in 8 months. Which is fine with me because I only care about the games to begin with on a personal level. But I will also, realize the business reality, which is like, they're still kind of screwed.
I think the Wii U is great. I think the games are great. I sound a lot like Trump for some reason.
Well,
Some Switch games, I think it'll be fine. I think there's always going to be that segment of people that are going to be impossible to please, and it seems like, despite knowing it, they're also the most vocal about it. It's
right,
like whatever is announced, they're going to bitch about it. So you kind of have to just filter those people out.
Yeah. Well, of course I do, but I mean, I filter it out, in my day-to-day life to keep sane, but I do also peek at what people are bitching about because it is kind of entertaining and amusing in that way.
No, what? How is it entertaining?
On a very mild level. I'm not sitting there rubbing my hands going, oh boy, I can't wait to see what they're complaining about.
Well, how?
Not like that.
Yeah, fuck off.
I guess. I do like watching you respond to them bitching.
Oh, are you talking about the Photoshops again?
Yes! They're so good.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I'm a big fan. Yeah, follow Ray on Twitter. It's at RDBAAA. He's entertaining.
No, I have enough followers. Stop.
Oh, then give me some, because I don't have as many as you do.
Yeah, that's true. You don't.
You've got
I can't give them to you.
Well, yes, you can. Let's work out a deal.
But, you can follow Alex, folks. Go ahead and do that. You should.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm at Alex.
He's real funny?
Question mark?
That's the truncated quote on your movie review. Your movie poster. Funny?
A triumph?
LA Times.
Yeah, I got a lot of funny tweets, like my top 5 furniture celebrities.
Well, those are good. I love getting in on those.
Right? Sofa Loren.
Careful, I'm going to do it.
Don't.
Catch up on hilarious tweets from Alex, such as, here's a picture of a guy at a bar. Here's a picture of another thing at a bar. Here's the bar again.
Are you poking fun at me?
It's a close-up of something at the bar.
God damn it.
Alex has a bar?
Yes.
Well, it'd be impossible to tell, because he only takes pictures of the bar itself and then some guy's face.
Hey, dick face, guess where I spend the majority of my time?
Club Med?
Fuck you! Fuck you!
You're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb.
It's all in good fun.
Is it?
Yes. I'm having fun with you.
Okay. Oh yeah, I could do a little bit of bar talk if you have a minute.
All right, sure.
Because again, it is where I spend the majority of my time.
Wait, hold on. Just to close out, did you pre-order a Switch?
No.
Okay. All right, question answered. I did.
All right,
whatever.
Congratulations.
Now about the bar.
Okay.
I work there, dumb fuck.
Wasn't questioning that.
Oh, sorry.
It's a cartoon from Fantasyland.
Woohoo!
God damn it!
So I want to talk about two different kinds of customers that I've had in the past couple of weeks.
All right.
I want to preface this by saying I recently changed my hours so that now I try to close at midnight.
Okay. Are both of these types of customers annoying? Or is there a positive one?
One's very positive.
Okay, great.
So, yeah, I around late summer last year, I decided to start closing at midnight, at least on the weekdays, because I was finding myself just too exhausted. Also close on Sundays as well.
Yeah.
So I went from working insane hours 6 days a week to working rational hours 5 days a week, and I feel much better for it.
So were you minimizing staying out all night?
Oh, no, I still do that.
No, yeah, okay. Well,
I mean...
As reflected in the No More Whoppers recording schedule.
Yes! Not as often, though.
Okay.
Like, if I close up at midnight, I'll clean up, I'll close up, I'll lock up, and I'll shut up, and I'll put up. And I'll go home, and I'll eat dinner and play a game and go to bed.
Okay.
And that's fun, like a normal human being.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to close at midnight, and I've made that clear. I think I've changed the hours on the Facebook page. I've changed the hours on the sign.
Yeah.
I tell people when they come in at like if they come in after midnight, or even if they come in at like quarter to midnight, I'm like, hey, sorry, I close at midnight.
Yeah.
Unless it's a friend, and then they're like, yeah, come in. But I had last week so there's that, and there's also, if you have more than 4 people in your group, you need to call ahead.
That's right, yes. I remember that.
Especially on the weekends, because it gets very crowded, and if you roll up with 7 people and then you act surprised that there's no seats, I'm going to fucking kill you. This is really good customer service.
I'm all for it.
And last week, I got to enjoy both of these things when a group of 8 shows up unannounced at 12:30. And they're being led by this drunk chick, and she just like throws open the door. I'm like, "Hi!" I'm like, "So."
She throws up on the door?
No, throws open the door.
Okay.
Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth, and don't ever touch a black man's radio.
Well, if you could slur them a little less, I could.
She throws open the door and says, "Hi!" And I'm like, "Oh, geez, it's like 12:30." I'm like, "Oh, sorry, we close at midnight." And then the response that made my blood boil was, "That's okay, we don't mind." And everyone piles through the door. I'm like, "No, okay, you're not hearing me.
Please,
you're a little too drunk and dumb to quite understand what's going on right now.
Yeah.
I am closed. You need to get out."
Eat lead anyway.
Yeah. That is the worst response to you telling somebody that they're being a prick. I don't mind. Yeah, it's not up to you.
Here's what she heard you saying.
So, yeah, kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So, either don't show up after midnight or just fucking call ahead. It's so easy. A caveman could do it.
Yeah, I mean, it does make a lot of sense.
You don't even have to call. You could text me or tweet at me or message me on Facebook.
Yes, there's many ways to connect in this online world.
Right? Media presence. Just don't show up unannounced with a huge group and expect it's not a big bar.
Yeah.
It's tiny. It's a closet.
Yeah. Well, I
cannot fit your entire drunk group.
Yeah, if you're already drunk, I think it doesn't occur to you, and so you're not going to fucking do it, and so you're just going to roll up anyway because you've lost your faculties.
Well, that's
does that mean you shit yourself? I forget. No?
Yeah.
I didn't mean that.
Another annoying thing is like, and I'm not surprised by this because I'm used to it by now. I've been drinking in Japan for 10 years.
Oh, a long history of drinking.
Yeah, but being around drunk people for a living, and even when it wasn't for a living, when it was a hobby, you quickly realize that like there are different drunk types, but by and large, all people exhibit this singular behavior when they're drunk, and that is they want instant gratification. They want it right now. That's kind of redundant. They want like super drunk people want their favorite thing, and they want it now.
Right, yeah.
And if they don't get it now, they get very vocal about it. And the worst... This is why I don't do YouTube requests at the bar all the time.
Oh, yes.
I kind of stopped doing that because, well, once you do one request, it just opens the floodgates, and then everybody wants a request, and I can't get any work done.
Exactly, yeah.
So, like, if I'm busy, I can't do it. Even if I'm not busy, I don't start doing it because if I become busy... Because it's like, here, Alex, put a song on. Okay. So I got to search for this dumb song, and then I hit enter on YouTube, and then there's usually about 30 seconds of scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Okay, no, up, no, scroll down, up, no, third one, no, third one, no, not. I'm sorry, not this one. This is the wrong one. Go back, scroll down.
I get it. Oh yeah, I see.
It is the word. And so imagine doing that every 4 or 5 minutes.
I have a question though. Is the YouTube thing an unwritten thing, or was it like?
It was just a little perk that I did for folks who came by.
Yeah, it wasn't on the board
until people started abusing it, and I was like, no, fuck it. I have glasses to wash. I have drinks to make. I can't be at the keyboard every 4 fucking minutes.
Okay.
Now, the worst example of this is like I've had a super drunk guy who was requesting a YouTube video. He wanted a clip of a specific comedian.
Oh no!
And he couldn't remember the comedian, so he literally said to me, "All right, Alex, search for Asian comedian funny." And I'm like, "Are you serious right now?" I'm like, "Okay,
Alexa, search Asian comedian funny."
So I type it in, and sure enough, we have to go through like 12 pages of results before we find the person.
Yes.
So after that, the rule was, I am only searching for something if you know exactly what it is. I need to know the comedian or the artist and the song title. I'm not searching none of this vague shit. I'm not wasting 8 minutes at the goddamn keyboard searching for your shit.
Right. Yes.
How about find it on your own phone and just text it to me?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So enough bitching about people. I think. Yeah. Okay. I did have a great time with a salaryman who visited the bar a few days ago.
Now, that does seem like an oxymoron, considering
it is,
your opinions on salarymen.
Normally, salarymen are the bane of my existence. They, on average, they tend to be the loudest and the drunkest and the most demanding, which I guess goes along with being the drunkest.
Yes.
And they, as men in Japanese society, as those in power in the patriarchy, they kind of expect everybody to just suck their dick because they work in an office all day and they're tired and poor baby.
Yeah.
So they take it out on the staff where they go for their nomikais after work.
Mm-hmm.
But there's
for the listener, what is a nomikai?
Just a drinking party,
right.
usually with coworkers or whatever. So I'm closing up the bar. I start closing up one night at 11:30 so I can get out at midnight. And the salaryman comes in just all by himself. There's nobody else in there except me. And I'm like, "Oh, sorry, dude. I'm closing up at midnight." And he's like, "Okay." And he just kind of sadly walks away. And then like 20 seconds later, he comes back in and he's like, "So if I get out by midnight, is it okay if I have a drink?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." So he sits down and he has a drink, and he's like, "Yeah, like I live in Tokyo and I'm here for work, and I really wanted to stop in because I've only been here a few times and I really like it." And I'm like, "Wow, that's cool."
All right, good.
And so like,
cool.
Yeah, we ended up talking for like 2 hours. I stayed open late because we were just geeking out about Super Nintendo RPGs for 2 hours, and it was really fun.
Yeah,
and he was a super nice guy, and I kind of wish more salarymen were like that.
Was he like exactly your age, or?
Yes, actually.
Okay, yeah.
We were the same age.
That's the kind of thing I would like to do more if I ever went to Japan more, was like actually connect with people of my generation and like sort of like compare our experiences.
I find that a lot of the time I get along best with guys who are slightly, like a couple years older than me, just because of the delay between releases coming out, between Japan and America.
Okay, yeah.
But it's very minor. It's like if there's like a window of like 5 years in either direction, odds are we've got a lot of shared experiences.
Yeah, guys who were playing Mario 3 in '88,
right? That's
had to wait 2 years.
That's a Facebook group you just created.
And I will be clicking X on that.
But we had nice long conversations about mostly about Square RPGs, because that was our bread and butter when we were in elementary school and middle school, and kind of high school. Well, I don't know. When I was in high school, it's kind of when Square started to go downhill, in my opinion. IMO.
All right. Well, you had Final Fantasy X at the end of high school, or after.
That is true. Well, yeah, first year of university.
Yeah.
Hang on, is it bad that my mouse has stopped working? Oh wait, there we go.
Nice.
My show.
There we go. It's working again.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Everything's fine.
I'm gonna click on your face now.
Where's my face?
Click, click.
What?
You feel it?
I feel a tingle.
Get out.
It's not on my face, though.
That's an embarrassment to this show.
All right, Alex, how long are you in town for?
Again, I live here. I can't believe we're doing this again.
just some fun I have.
I'm about to murder a human being.
Hi.
You were saying Matt was looking at the Dragon Quest guide on crunkgames.com.
Yes. Yes.
And he must be the one sucking up my bandwidth, because now I have to refill my account balance on my hosting.
Oh, really?
I just got an email about it, that's all.
Oh, Jesus.
No, it's fine. It's actually not that bad at all.
I'm also reading it as well, so now it's on me.
Okay, and refreshing constantly.
Yeah. I'm still noticing typos from years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Never reread your old shit, kids. You're gonna notice mistakes.
Oh boy. Speaking of that,
what's up?
I forgot to mention, I recovered some zip disks from my youth.
Whoa.
Yeah, Alex, I think you favorited the tweet.
Oh, yeah, that's right, I did.
Yeah, I was... Well, first of all, it all started when some of my old internet friends, we used to have an IRC channel, and some of us came back recently. We did a thing. We came back on Skype. I mean, not Skype, Slack.
Slack?
And sort of, reunited in that way. And so I was thinking... I had a bunch of channel logs and other text files and stuff from those days already on Dropbox, but I also knew I had some old zip disks from earlier than those, and I thought maybe I had some even older text on there. So I had Mom ship them up, but the thing about zip disks is that you need a zip drive, and I didn't have one anymore, so I had to spend really too much money on eBay. Not like $100, but there's things that they do go for $100. But I spent $60 to get just a USB zip drive. Thank God it worked. I loaded up the discs. The bad news is no stuff from my IRC days, but the good news is they did have complete backups of my old websites from 1998.
Wow.
All the shit I wrote. It's, some of it's on the Wayback Machine, but not all of it. And so, all the old crappy comics I did when I was a kid, just fairly well preserved. And yeah, that really. I was posting some stuff on Twitter with that I did not write. I haven't actually done the stuff I've written yet. I will eventually, I think. But yeah, that's definitely what you just said. Don't read your old shit. Or read your old shit with a nice veneer of humor.
Have a couple of drinks first and laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
I do that every day.
Actually, not even 98. It's almost 20 years old now. Some of that stuff.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, my old NES website. And,
Barnholt's NES Emporium.
No, so I used to have the NES Wormhole.
Gross.
That was actually it's a reference to a space thing in outer space.
Oh.
Wormhole? Yeah.
Gross.
So some people around there might remember it, and and there were some other satellite pages around that, it was not necessarily NES stuff. I was really into emulation at the time, so that was when that was all gearing up. And so some guy, I think one of my online friends, wanted to start a web magazine about emulation.
A webazine?
Yes, you can call it that. So we made a really simple bunch of articles that, some people contributed 3 times to, and then we never did it again.
Oh.
I don't know where that guy went, but yeah, there's a couple of articles that I wrote. They're not really articles so much as 3 paragraphs with, some sort of rant behind them. And it's just wow, yeah, I could have been worse. I could have turned into something worse, but I didn't.
I did.
No, I don't think you did.
You sure?
You'd still be writing Dragon Quest poetry.
Maybe I am.
Suddenly a notebook shuts.
Slam. I should do Dragon Quest slam poetry.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, here.
It's how.
This next one is about slimes.
The last 8 were about slimes.
It's called Slimes.
Oh, God.
And it starts like this. Look at that slime. This next one is about slimes. It's called Smiles.
Oh, I get it. It's an anagram.
Shut up! Hey, I got the mic, okay?
World's first known poisonous bird, the pitohi.
Patooey. It's Patooey.
World's first known poisonous bird, the pitohi.
No, Patooey. Patooey sounds like you can't say Potomac.
I think they would know.
No, they wouldn't.
They're the experts.
No, they're not. Dumbacher is the expert. He named it.
Pitohi.
No.
The Mario Brothers.
Yes.
Pitohi.
No.
Final Fantasy is a 6?
Yes. Oh my god, I was doing some grinding for a friend in FF6 who's playing the game at the bar right now.
Oh yeah, how far did you get?
I uncursed.
So this is for Zozo.
No, I uncursed the cursed shield and I ground his party up to I think the mid 60s.
You do a fine pulp.
Yeah, it was gross. I think it's still my favorite Final Fantasy. It's a solid game.
You know what was good about that one?
Huh?
It was dark and mature.
I know, right, dude? I'm really deep, even though I'm like 13.
It was like way darker than 7.
Yeah. Yeah, but like...
I'm so goth.
Okay. It's also like all the sprites are chibi, SD, etc.
Chibi?
Yes. Sorry,
I'm half kidding, but...
Chibi.
Yeah. That's one of those words we can just say. Chibi.
Chibi? So, like, how dark can it really be when every character is cutesy and deformed? You know?
How cute can it be?
How dark can it be?
Oh, dark can it be, yes.
When every character is cutesy.
Good point.
Know what I'm saying? Do you
Pretty
feel
dark,
me?
though.
Idiots.
What about, nope, that's not, Yeah, you're right.
What?
Not dark at all.
Okay, well, that was fun. We've had some good times, but we should probably take a break.
Oh, okay, sure. Another break?
Yes. Bye.
Thank you and good night.
Play us out, Alex.
Okay.
I don't care how many Dago, Guinea, what greaseball goombas come out of the woodwork.
Right.
Pitohi.
No, it's not.
Folks, we're back. It's No More Whoppers. That's Ray, right here. Yeah. And Alex is over there.
I'm Ray Barnholt, and this is Final Fantasy 13.
Final Fantasy is a 6?
I just said 13. I'm Ray Barnholt, and this is No More Whoppers 163.
Yeah, we got Whoppers here.
Yeah, we do. Delicious.
What do we have next, Ray?
Very serious conversation. We don't have any fan fun. Wait, we do. We have an Overnerd. Should I play the fan fun theme and the Overnerds theme?
Whoa, boy. Are you sure you want to crack open that?
I don't know.
That's like a can of worms.
That's a lot.
That could have vast repercussions for the human race.
All those humans.
Don't know where I'm going.
But, you know,
improv.
It's thanks. It's been so long since we've actually done an episode. Maybe we should play them in their entirety.
Okay, sure. I mean, it's been a long time for us, but maybe someone is listening right next to each other.
You know what? That's true. I know people tend to shotgun these episodes.
Yeah.
All right.
So what are you going to do?
This time for fan fun. That's where we have fun. Give us money. We'll give you something. Then you send us stories of nerd stuff. I married a Dreamcast. I went to school and wait, this is not the Overnerds theme, but it encompasses Overnerds. This is my monologue breaking the song. Thanks a lot, everybody. All right. That was a whole lot of nothing. It's fan fun.
Yeah.
So what do we got? What do we? Okay. Yeah.
Hey, I have an Overnerd.
What is it?
I heard this the other day.
I like to play Genesis. I have only 3 games because I just started.
That's not an Overnerd. That's just awesome.
All right. You think that kid's cool, huh?
Yes. He's only got 3 games. He just started.
He's got a Genesis.
Yeah, why don't you go easy on him?
An Altered Beast.
Right? How many games did you have when you got a Genesis?
I think 1.
Right?
Possibly 2.
We had Sonic the Hedgehog for months, and that was it.
I had Sonic 2, and I think Streets of Rage 2.
Oh, you got your Genesis late.
I did.
Damn, son.
I had a Game Gear first.
Spooky Sunday.
Wow, going from Game Gear to Genesis is like going from Game Gear to Genesis.
It was one of those things where, like, okay, I definitely want both, but I really do enjoy the novelty of a color screen that lights up. I'll go with Game Gear first. I know the Sonic game isn't great, but hey, it's Sonic for a little while longer.
I've got this pallet of AA batteries lying around. I might as well use them.
Well, that was the style at the time.
Right?
A holster of batteries.
All right. So we don't do most of this segment anymore. But
no.
Raymond, if you could play the Overnerds theme, which I don't think I have.
Are you sure?
Do I? Wait a minute.
Check for the 50th time.
Oh, fine. Hang on.
Before you give up and tell me to play it.
You know, I don't remember where it would be or what it would be called. I guess it would be called Overnerds.
Yeah.
But there's been so many of them.
There's been 3.
I think 3 is a high number.
I can play the first one.
No. Got a wooden sword. No, Ray. Stop.
Okay, the second one?
No. Countless dungeons I've explored. Ray, stop.
All right.
Jesus. If you have the third one, play it.
Nope.
Come on. I know you have it.
Lost at sea.
Damn it, this is Lou Bega all over again.
Yeah, he had the only known copy.
No.
He had the zip disk, and yeah. It's lost in the Adriatic.
Oh, no. What was he doing in the Adriatic?
He was going to a gig.
Damn. All right, well, good for him, I guess.
It was on an oil rig, a rig gig, we call him.
Rig gig. Oh, love a good rig gig.
Rig gig revolver coming out soon from Rockstar.
Got a Pikachu, but he's only level 2. What choices am I left with today? Game Boy comes to work with me, grinding near the coffee bean. Starbucks sucks anyway. Overnerds! Things Overnerd. If you've got an Overnerd experience, we want you to tell us. We got one from a Ian Pardo, not to be confused with James Pardo. He writes...
Should I play a drop or not?
Do it.
Let me get my thought out, you cocksucker!
Perfect. Ian writes, back in college, my friends and I went to see Star Wars Episode 3. We're walking back to our dorm afterwards discussing the movie when another person passing us in the hall interrupts us with, are you talking about Star Wars? I love Star Wars! While going on about his love for the franchise, he proceeds to mention that his love is so deep that he would give anything to be in it, including, quote-unquote, killing his entire extended family just to be even an extra in the Star Wars universe, even just a random stormtrooper or something. We wished him good night and walked away extremely sketched out. Thanks, Ian. That's creepy.
J.J. Abrams is sitting here rubbing his chin going, entire family.
Oh, no.
Hi, it's J.J. Abrams.
Oh, there he is, yeah.
Talk about a force for change.
Yes.
P.S.
Star Wars Episode 3.
Thank you.
Great. Yeah, that's a nerd thing. Is like when you meet someone who has the same interest as you, you feel this kind of bond. But there is a very real risk of over nerding and just creeping them out, which has happened sometimes.
Yeah, I'm surprised you never creeped me out.
Really?
Come to think of it, yeah.
Didn't I? I must have. I'm trying to think back. I must have. What? No?
Well, I mean, you did have that, I don't know if it was fake or not, infatuation with Rebecca Chambers.
Oh, that was real. That was
Okay.
definitely real. She's a cutie.
She's in that new CG movie they got.
Oh, fun. Yeah. Oh, Biohazard Kingsglaive. That shit's great.
Yes.
Great. Fun. Yeah, I go for girls with that short haircut, so I'm into that. But yeah, I've certainly run into people, definitely at the bar, where the level of geekery gets so high that it's almost like the subject matter or the topic is more important than actually getting your thoughts across in a conversation. It's just reference. Hey, we're connecting about a nerdy thing. What?
So your buddy Sebastian, is he like, I love speedrunning so much, I'd kill my own family to get the world record?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, because he had a world record and he didn't have to kill anybody, as far as I know.
All right. Well, I don't know.
Although, wait a minute, yeah, because
he did kill
a school bus. No, he raises money for the Alzheimer's Society of the UK, because that is what his dad passed away from. So he raises money for that charity. So maybe, an actual death in his family did motivate him.
All right.
To start running. Neato.
Well, that kind of that almost shames me. Because of the joke I made.
Oh, well, it's fine. He's joked about it.
I didn't mean okay.
Even worse.
I didn't want to turn it into a personal thing. I was
we already did. We already did. So now you're going to have to make a charitable donation to his charity in the amount of the number of minutes in this episode.
In New Orleans, just a nickel.
And now our discussion of every Lord of the Rings and Star Wars movie. Get it? Because it'll be a long episode.
I get it.
Thanks. So, this
our next commentary.
Oh my god. 3, 2, 1, clap. This kind of thing hits close to home for me because I do have to deal with this kind of thing at work. Not terribly often, but sometimes. And what it comes down to is it's just a lot of people making references for the sake of making references because they're so eager to have that connection with somebody.
Oh, my favorite.
And I don't like that because I'm not good at small talk or any kind of superficial conversation. So when that shit starts, I just have to kind of like laugh and shrug and look away and not cry.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Like, and this kind of feeds back into whole... What?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This kind of feeds back into the whole idea of the gamer, like people who self-identify as a gamer,
right, yeah.
Which I don't, and I hate that word, and I hate that categorization, and I just hit myself in the nose with a microphone.
It's such a gamer thing to do.
I know. LOL, aren't we a funny bunch?
Have you been called a spoony bard?
No.
Okay, I thought it was like that kind of level of crazy.
But if you define yourself by this one hobby, odds are you are an intolerable person.
Yeah.
If you like,
it goes for most hobbies.
If you have a T-shirt or a bumper sticker that says you eat, breathe, and live video games, odds are I don't want to hang out with you.
All right.
If
your license plate says Kirby 64, I'll ram you.
If it says Kirby Enthusiasm, give me a call.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
You hurt me.
If you are a regular person who enjoys gaming as a fun... Jesus Christ. I'm going to start that sentence over every time you fucking interrupt me. If you are a regular person who enjoys gaming as a fun hobby, odds are we're going to get along.
Yes.
But if you make your entire personality about games, then I probably don't want to hang out.
If you got to wear your Fallout hoodie everywhere you go.
Right.
Like, just let's reevaluate. Yeah.
Fun. So, yeah. But yeah, I will every so often. I'll get somebody who like we're having a conversation, like words are coming out of our mouths, but all it's adding up to is just references and meaningless game banter. And
so it's you and me, in other words.
I'm not going to remember that person's name or anything about them. Because,
Ray Barnholt.
Oh my God.
I'm right.
Yeah, there it is. Oh. It's entirely forgettable because they're not a human being. They're a walking composite of video games and video game references. And
I've also done lots of good writing here.
Oh my God!
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth. Ray, do you have anything to add?
No, I've said my piece.
Cool.
It's too bad we don't have donors because someone has been giving us money repeatedly.
Oh, yeah. I want to say, like...
Not for the show, though.
Oh, what?
Well, not technically for the show.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about these reminders I get for you.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, David Springate, sorry, I have to claim that money that you sent me. I'll do that someday.
Just log into PayPal.
I don't know how.
Do it.
How do I computer?
God damn it. I'm going to slap you upside the fucking head.
Do I need to lob in?
No, clob in.
Okay. Oh, like GoldenEye.
Yeah,
thank you.
Exactly.
All right. My login is kenlob at nintendo.com. Is that it? I think it is. What's my password?
No, he doesn't work there anymore.
What does he work?
Microsoft.
That's my password. Actually, my password is Bierce Brosnan.
That's pretty good.
69. Yeah, GoldenEye is one of those games that I just can't go back to.
Oh no, not at all. I couldn't go back to it when it was out.
And I'm very impressed that I get folks coming in who'll play like 4-player GoldenEye and they'll pick it up like they didn't miss a beat, like they're going back to their college days.
Well, the multiplayer is all it is anymore.
Oh yeah,
the single player, the story, terrible slog.
Yes. What'd you call me?
Terrible.
Thank you. Okay, thought so.
I mean, I originally bought it basically out of fake peer pressure. Like, everybody was talking about it online and stuff, and I was like, okay, I'll just get GoldenEye, I guess.
Oh, fake peer pressure.
I think my neighbors and the neighbor kids wanted to see it, too. So
Michael Bay does.
This is back when we lived in the place.
So
I picked it up then, and I wasn't super into it. Still not super into it. But there you go. I understand the multiplayer is fun. I can agree with that.
Proximity mines.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah. And, Odd Job.
Cheap. Don't
That's
be
what
Odd
I heard.
Job.
Don't. Yeah.
Steven Spielberg does.
I'm dying for a piece of good old New York pizza.
So am I.
Pick your drop to use there, Alex.
I'm going to use both.
Edit in whichever one you want.
You know what? We both play those drops at the same time. I'm going to use the magic of editing to make it sound like one played after the other.
Okay, great.
Folks, you're taking a peek behind the curtain right now. This is how we do the show every week.
This is the most candid we've ever been.
Being able to make these complicated edits allowed us to lay off over 8,000 employees.
Yes. It's regretful, but it will help us grow.
Right, it is regrettable. Alex.
It's the next step on our journey to bailing out and cashing in.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Baileys, I should get to work pretty soon. Why don't we wrap up this shit show?
All right.
And,
Hasn't been that shitty.
And have a hug.
It was
fun. We had some good conversation. You opened your mouth and made sounds.
We hated nerds.
Right, that's what we do.
Yep, that's about it. Oh, and Nintendo is a good game maker.
Right, they make good games.
Yep. And Star Wars Rogue One gets an iffy rating from No More Whoppers.
Michael Bay, Des.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. All right, well, in the show, why don't you?
Nintendo's from Japan.
Did you know they used to make playing cards?
Yeah, I'm getting deep into the culture. There we go. Yes, they made pornographic playing cards.
No, I think.
And then they made, then they made cards with, like all the most wanted Al Qaeda operatives on them. Right? Did they do that?
They were ahead of their time.
Yeah, this is like 100 years ago too. It was insane. Right.
We just know these guys are going to be trouble,
right? And then, like back then, nobody knew the language that well, so they tried to translate it. And there was a famous. It's a rare card now, but you could get one that said King Bin Laden, because they didn't know that
That's
Osama
a
was his
Japanese
name.
joke. Yeah, you got to know some Japanese to get that. Yeah.
Great, everybody.
Well, I guess that's been No More Whoppers once again.
It has been, and we're
everybody for listening. Thank you. We invite you to go to our website, nomorewhoppers.tumblr.com, and give us some money so we can do a donation segment. You can find that button.
Okay.
What? You don't want money?
I do.
You don't want some money?
I think the donation segment has run its course. If people want to give so the show can survive, that's great. We appreciate it. Oh, fuck. I don't know if it's worth it.
All right. Well, okay, Alex, it's okay.
Is it okay?
I think you just... Okay.
I am not okay.
I don't know what it was. Maybe you didn't state your case clear enough, or I just didn't remember clear enough. It's okay.
Oh, my God.
I'm with you on this.
All right, fine. Just send the money here. Postal code 4440116. Aichiken Yukata Gun Kota Cho. Owaza Ashinoya. Atoshiro Juhachi Banshi, Midorigaoka Village, F202. That's my full fucking address. By the way, don't, because I don't live there anymore.
I'd like to see you try. Just a wad of cash in an envelope.
And the end of the address ends with, that's my full fucking address.
Yes. Somehow Japan Post Office, they just know how to interpret that.
How do they know?
They keep getting it. Oh, it must be that Alex guy.
No.
Let's put the yellow forwarding sticker on this one. Yes, write your favorite No More Whoppers quotes on an envelope, and it'll just end up in Alex's hands.
Yeah, it's really weird.
You can just do that. It'll just go straight to Japan. You do have to pay postage, but... Anyway, yeah, just give us money. And go to facebook.com/No More Whoppers and like the page. Listen, we don't have to do the donation segment, but I do want to do the Facebook likes. Right? You get to be creative with people's names. Everyone loves it. That's what I say. And also, you can...
Sorry.
You done?
Am I? Okay, as it turns out...
Yes!
I'm not done! Now I'm done.
Alex, what are those stories you'd like people to send us?
Oh, they're called Overnerds. They're stories of nerds in your life, or that you have been. Keep them nice and brief, like the one we got today from Ian. That was nice.
That's true. That was a good one.
Right? You're not writing a novel here. You don't have to give us the whole your life story.
Credit where credit's due. Thank you, Mr. Pardo.
Right. And yeah, it's.
Where should they send them?
Oh,
to?
they send them to nomorewhoppers@gmail.com.
Okay, there you
go.
It's
an electronic mail address that we check on the regs to find information.
Great.
.com.
And we're on Twitter as No More Whoppers. And Alex is on Twitter as...
No. Okay. It's Pitui, and it's Pitohui. Or you can follow the bar at... No. Or you can follow the bar at Critical Hit Bar. Ray? Ray?
I'm RDVAAA. And there's no way to pronounce that wrong.
Urdabar.
Oh, you did it.
Damn it.
Someone finally cracked it. Let's see. What else? Yep, Critical Hit's a good place. I guess you can buy a No Whopper shirt on that website, too.
Yes, you can.
Click the picture of Alex's on the shirt, and you'll find another shirt.
I'm thinking about making Critical Hit t-shirts. If anyone's interested in buying one, let me know, because it's something I think I'd like to do.
All right.
And I have already decided I'm going to make a baseball cap, a hat that says Critical Hat. So look forward to that. You're not enthused?
No.
Oh, man. I was tickled.
It's kind of some brand confusion there.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's like if you had, let's see, what's a funny thing?
Oh God! Oh my God! Neither of us can think of a funny thing.
No, we can't do it. Can't do it.
You can't do your analogy.
Yeah. I don't know. It'd be like making a bootleg Bart shirt.
Really?
Except you're cannibalizing your own brand. It's not Critical Hit, it's Critical Hat.
Yeah, that's.
We're talking about Nelson Mandela for some reason. That's as good as I got with that. I'm sorry. No.
What if? Well, yeah, well, that's okay. I like that crossover. What if Nelson on The Simpsons was actually Nelson Mandela?
It's supposed to be a crossover.
Oh, sorry.
Just a reference to bootleg Bart shirts.
Oh, yeah. Hey, get a mammogram, man.
Holy shit. Okay, Alex. Anything coming up that we should look forward to on your end that is not bar related?
My impending doom.
All right.
Sweet.
Stay tuned.
My nephew's getting married.
All right, good.
I don't know that I can actually make it to the wedding, unfortunately, because it's in April and I can't get any time off work, which kind of sucks.
You still got to go get married.
So I still got to go get married. So Joshua, congratulations, and sorry in advance. At the very least, I do want to Skype during the wedding or the reception or something.
You could be on one of those telepresence robots and just scoot around and be like, "Hey, everybody."
Oh, sweet, yeah. I'm
Alex.
Hey, wheel me over to the open bar.
All right, everybody, here's Alex.
Hey, Cisco telepresence. Can I get a Jack and Coke?
Yeah, that's
just
a
pour
30 Rock reference, isn't it?
Just pour it on the monitor. There we go. Oh,
and
that's
this
good.
is my brother Alex Fraioli.
Oh, hi. Oh, that's my sister. This wedding's great. Can this robot dance?
No, it's just a screen on some wheels.
I'm a robot and I can't even do the robot?
No.
What is this bullshit?
The technology's not there yet.
Well, why not?
Because there's a chip shortage.
Well, guess what? I'm about to open up some Pringles. Problem solved.
Oh God, we can't stop.
That's been proven. Once you stop, etc.
Holy shit, we're still recording. Alex, thanks for being a good sport.
Oh no, once you pop. So, oh yeah, we are. Okay, yeah, thanks. Hey, fun.
Everybody else, keep your nose clean, and we'll see you next month. Gold subscribers, stick around till after the show for a rerun of A Different World.
What's A Different World?
A sitcom from the 80s.
Oh, I'm going to stop recording.
Hey, watch the pouty mouth.